Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I'm going to post this on my Instagram as well. So if you're watching on my Instagram, hi, I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to come on here and do a little makeup tutorial for you guys today. I'm so excited to do something with myself. I have my mirror over here, so if you see me looking over here, it's because it's my mirror. Also, I just blew out. I was picking up my backdrop thing and I like picked it up and I did not notice that my light was there and I just broke it. So I don't know if it's safe to have my lights on at this point. If my lighting looks a little off, one of my light bulbs does not work. I have moisturized, used eye cream, did my skincare routine, so that's all done. This piece of hair is really annoying me. I'm gonna go in with a primer, the Fenty Beauty True Matte Primer. And I'm just gonna put a little, if my hands look orange, I self-tanned and I didn't wash my hands off fast enough, so it looks a little crazy, so I apologize. So I'm gonna rub it in my hands for a little bit and then just kind of press it into the skin. I have to wear primer. I know some girls don't have to wear primer, but in order for my foundation and powders to just stay in place all day, I have to wear primer. I am an oily girl and my skin is really confusing. So I'm gonna try out this foundation. I've never really soft tan and try to match myself. So let's hope I don't look super orange today. I self-tanned yesterday and went over to Mom's house and Mom walked into the room. She had just gotten out of the shower and she was like, "Te echaste a perder, Leslie." And I'm like, what? And she's like, "Te echaste a perder." I'm like, Mom, I have to wash it off. Like I have to like go in the shower, like scrub it off, like chill out. My mom is so extra and I was like, Mom, there was no need to say that. But this is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 335. Like it's gonna match me, guys. And I like a lot of foundation. If you don't have to use a lot, but today I'm gonna put a lot on, and I usually do put on like this much. I'm gonna grab my favorite little foundation brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk number 130. I'm just gonna kind of press it into my skin like this. Oh, that's actually a really good shade, guys. I did good. Good job, Leslie. See how like beautiful that just makes my skin look? You don't necessarily need an expensive foundation to work with your skin. I feel like I found a few staple foundations from the drugstore that work really, really nice with my skin, and you don't have to like, you know, break your bank. Some of my favorite drugstore foundations are the Maybelline Fit Me, also the dewy one. If you have like dry skin, the dewy one works really, really well. The Milani foundation is really, really good. Wet n Wild foundation, it's like $5. That one's also super, super good. Go into concealer, and this is the Tarte concealer in medium. Going to go here, and you don't need a lot of this Tarte concealer. I'm just spreading it out. That's why it looks like a lot, but I'm just spreading it out. This is usually where I always put my concealer. If you don't like a certain feature of yourself, you don't have to put concealer there. I usually just put it there because that's where the light hits me. I'm gonna use an IT Cosmetics airbrush foundation brush. And you can use brushes for all different types of things, guys. You don't have to use it for just what it says, like this is a foundation brush, but you can use it for concealer. I just feel like this compared to this for my foundation, I feel like this is easier to blend my foundation out than this one because it's so small. Like I said, it's all personal preference. This is a concealer brush. I just feel like this is too little. I'll spend forever kind of just patting this out. I like to just go in and blend it really fast. So I like bigger brushes. That's why I like a sponge, because the sponge is nice and big and it just blends everything out so nicely. My kids, if you guys are wondering, they're cleaning their room or attempting to clean the room. That's what I put them to do instead of watching TV. I'm going to go in with the Airspun Naturally Neutral Face Powder. They have translucent. They actually added a few more shades to their collection. So just go to Walmart, pick this up. It's literally my favorite drugstore powder. So I just go right underneath my eyes, wherever I applied my concealer really, and just pat it in. I'm gonna go today and do probably nothing. Probably just clean my apartment because it needs like a little cleaning. We all know that if you have kids, it's really hard to just keep your space clean as much as you clean after them, and as much as they clean up after themselves. I feel like it just goes back to square one in a few days. So if you're a parent, don't beat yourself up. Give your kids the ramen noodle soup. They'll live as long as, you know, they're okay. Boil your kids some eggs. Like, you know what? You are a great parent. You are a great parent. You just have to keep telling yourself that. Like, don't compare yourself to whatever people post on social media, because comparison kills, and we don't need that, okay? So your kids love you no matter what. As long as they're being fed, feed them that peanut butter jelly sandwich, baby. Like, it's okay. You know, I have to like tell myself that, because sometimes I'm like, I don't always have a home cooked meal for them, and it's like, you know, it's like, as long as you feed them, they're gonna be just fine. Don't be too hard on yourself, guys. You're not a bad parent for it. Now to set my foundation, I'm actually gonna use this Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in a Tan 80. And here I am, wearing a white shirt. If you guys are wondering where it's from Skims, from the Kim Kardashian line. It's one of my favorite t-shirts. I have it in lavender as well. I need to go get every single color in it. So I just go in with a big fluffy powder. Like I said, some people prefer smaller brushes. I love this one by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. It's the JH01 brush. Love it to set my face, because I feel like it just takes up so much space and makes my life easier. I'm always about making my life easier, because I'm just trying to talk to you guys, because I feel like I don't really talk. And who am I kidding? I talk a whole lot, but I just feel like I don't ever like talk about personal stuff on here. I feel like it's always about just makeup, and it's, you know, I don't want people to remember me as that. I want us to relate. There's like, I'm not perfect. I don't want you to think that I am. I don't have my life together. So, you know, it's always so nice to hear that not all creators, you know, are like that. Okay, I'm gonna use this Morphe bronzer. It's my favorite bronzer. I've used it forever. Like, literally, it's not even indented a little bit, guys. Like, face and body bronzer. I'm trying to expand my horizons. I will get a new bronzer soon for you guys, so you guys don't always see me using this. I like to use like a little one at first, and then I like to go in with the big one and blend afterwards. I'm gonna go in with this small one. This is the Morphe M105 brush. I like to start on my cheek right here, and then kind of focus it more right on the outer. So if you guys see where I'm blending, like more out here, like towards my hairline, instead of like doing it up here. This will just make your cheeks look chiseled, and like if you have cheekbones. So I like to just kind of bring it down like right here. I don't know why, but I like to just go from here to here and kind of bronze that up. Okay, and then with this one, I'm just gonna go on my nose with no extra product, and I pinch it like this, so it won't be as fluffy. And I just go up and down my nose like this, just to give my nose some color. I grab my big brush, and I like to dip JH02 brush, and I like to just kind of blend everything in with this one. So I go like on my forehead very lightly, guys, because I don't want it to be too crazy. My forehead. And then I like to kind of just blend all of this out very lightly. And do my chin and my jawline. I'm actually going to dip back into that Airspun Naturally Neutral powder. Take the brush with a lot of powder, and I go like this. See that? And I use this kind of like as an eraser. Whenever I put bronzer wherever I don't want it, I just kind of use a lighter powder as an eraser. And then you can also go right on the side of your nose if you want to clean that up. Go down it like this to give you like a sharper contour. So this is the Too Faced Sweetheart Perfect Flush Blush, and this is what it looks like. I try not to get this shade in it. I kind of just like to rub my brush into those two shades right there. I like a lot of blush, and I just smile and put it right there on my cheek. Do you see how that gives you like a little bit of highlight and kind of a flush as well? I like to go on my nose and kind of go like this. This Morphe eyeshadow as a blush, and you guys see me use it often, is this middle shade. I'm gonna go in that as well, and just kind of hit my cheeks with it. I'm gonna go in with a very neutral shade. I go into my Carli Byble palette. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy on my lids. Chai, this beautiful tan shade. This is the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill JH09 brush. In my crease, kind of back and forth right there. And then out here, it's a very light color, but it kind of just brings a little bit of depth. I always like to bring it into like the nose contour a little bit. Kind of start blending that into like my eyebrow too. It's really weird. I just like to kind of go all over. I don't like to get it on my lid most of the time because I have such little eyes and such little lids that sometimes it just makes my eye look smaller. For my eyebrows, I'm not gonna show you guys too much about how I do it because the product that I love to use, I actually ran out of it. So I'm gonna use this Hola Chola palette by Becky G and ColourPop. And I love to use a mixture of these two colors down here. This is Sad Girl and Little Smoky, but they're very cool tone and they work really, really well with my eyebrows. I don't have the best eyebrow brush right now. This is the eyebrow brush that I have. It's not the best because it's like super thick, but I tried to make it work. So I dip into the brown and I put this brown all over. So I start to shape my brow. Do this front area with the brown and then I just go back and forth like this just to blend it out. As you guys can tell, it's a really nice color, so sometimes I just go with the brown, but whenever I want a more intense brow, I go in with the black, which is this one. And I like this black because it's more of a cool tone black. Just lightly go in on the ends and apply that black just for depth and also shade. But now it just gives it kind of a gradient effect. As you guys can tell, this is like all brown as opposed to this brow, it's like dark and then it goes to light. Now that we have that done, I'm going to curl my lashes. Before I go any further, actually, I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray. I'm almost out of this. It's the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, my holy grail. Go in with a little bit of mascara. My favorite mascara from the drugstore is the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I actually like it in waterproof. So for my very natural lips, I love to use a natural lip liner and a lip gloss. So this is what I've been using. This is a Kylie Jenner Dolce K lip liner. These are my natural lips, guys. I don't have lip fillers. I always get that question, like, do you have lip fillers? These are my natural lips. And I did overline a little bit. I grab my lip gloss and just put it on over. This is pretty much the final look, guys. I really, really love it. And my hair does not keep curls, guys, so I apologize about that. Okay guys, so that's it for this little makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. If you're not on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, then go ahead and click the follow button because your girl has more content coming. Make sure you double tap and give me a little heart, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.